Sports investors, what is going on? In this video, I've got a really interesting topic that I want to talk about with you guys. So please comment your opinions in the comment section below. Let me know if you've ever been shut down from a sports book, if they've refused action or put like limits on you where you can only bet like 20 bucks on a game or something ridiculous like that. But we just got a comment from James Barrick. Looks like he just discovered my page. So James, I hope you're watching this, and I hope that you stick around and contribute to future videos, because really good insight here, really good comment. This guy's really well educated in sports betting, and it's good to see comments like this because, well, you know, the internet, especially when I'm big on TikTok, it can be a very ignorant place in the comment sections. So I'm going to read the comment and kind of break it down as I go, but it starts with, the reality is that if you are one of the lucky ones and skilled enough to produce constant winners, you'll soon find that picking winners is only the first stage of the fight. 99% of those that try never get past this first hurdle. And that's exactly right. So the reason why what I'm about to talk about in this video is not common knowledge is because 99% of sports bettors never get to that stage where the sports books actually fear them. So most bettors are doing parlays, they're losing money, they're winning money, but they're consistently losing a little bit more than they're winning, or in some cases a lot more than they're winning. But they win enough to stay hooked and keep coming back, and they lose enough to where the sportsbooks are making a profit off of their account. We see this with like sportsbooks giving out free money, incentives. There's always these bonuses where you basically can't lose, and it seems too good to be true, but it's actually not. The reality is people are just losing so much money that the sportsbooks can afford to do this. Now, for the people that are sharp, that are consistently making a couple $1,000 a month, well, you're really probably not going to bother the sportsbooks a ton doing that. At least in my experience, I haven't. So I have consistently won, but I haven't been winning like tens of thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've really been making enough to either support a pretty low income quality of life, maybe like $35,000 to $50,000 a year, or more of a side hustle, which for me, sports betting is just a secondary stream of income. Right now, as I record this, that soon should change based on the direction we're going. But for now, and in the past, that's really been my experience. And I have been limited. My accounts have gotten shut down. I've had to get pretty creative. And that's what he talks about in this next section of the comment. So most sportsbooks will limit or refuse anybody that's proven to know what they're doing. There are answers to this, but it is less than convenience. The last huge inconvenience and hurdle is taxation. So I'm not going to get into taxation, but yeah, definitely with gambling not even being legalized, it is kind of hard to report it on taxes, because it's kind of like people who are dealing drugs. I mean, they're not going to report the profits on taxes if it's not legal. If it's legal, then it's an easy way to report on taxes. But yeah, you definitely want to be reporting your taxes to the IRS. That's definitely nothing to mess around with there. But I think that the first part of the comment I definitely wanted to talk about and get into. But yeah, a lot of people that are negative and hate, they say, oh, well, if you could pick winners, why would you sell picks? And I was of the same mindset when I first got exposed to sports betting and learned about these touts that sell picks on the internet. And then I found some people that were really sharp. I found some people that were true professionals, and they also sold their picks and gave their consulting. And then I really thought about it. I was like, okay, well, it seems like there's a right way and a wrong way to sell picks for sure. And the way that I do it now, obviously, is the right way. I'm super transparent. I let people know from the beginning, you know, we're aiming to stay above 55% win percentage. But there are people out there that tout 80%, 70% win-loss records, and they really get the sports betting community to where they hate anybody who sells picks. And then people that do it the right way, like me, we have to deal with people just hating us right out of the gates because we have a premium subscription. Even though I put out free content daily for everybody, you know, and it's only a small percentage of my followers that do the premium packages, they still can't wrap their minds around that. The reality is, let's say that I'm winning 90% of the time. All my accounts are going to get shut down. I'm not going to be able to bet anywhere winning 90% of the time. And the only reason that I find books that I can bet at now, really, is because I'm only making, you know, 30 to 50 grand a year. Now, if you watch this video anytime after I record it years in advance, Hopefully that it has completely changed. I do think this football season is going to be huge for me, and this will be my first year where I actually break 6 figures off my own sports betting predictions. We just broke 6 figures off of the premium plays, so if you have contributed in any way, I appreciate you so much for that. That is absolutely massive, and the reason why I can dedicate 12 to 20 hours a day handicapping sports and researching sports. I laugh because a lot of days I put in, 15, 20 hours days. I'm so obsessed with this. Is because of you. So appreciate y'all. You support me and support the channel, and I'm going to keep putting out great content for you guys for free, and then great premium content as well. But yeah, the reality is there are limits to how much you can make betting on sports, and there will be games like where you can go all in, like the Super Bowl. You could bet $1 million on the team, and technically, if you won, you would win $1 million that year. But that's not really a sharp way to approach things. Professional sports bettors are betting the same amount each game. So even if we can get down large amounts on the Super Bowl, it's hard to get large amounts down on random WNBA games, random MLB games. There are limits. So I haven't reached them yet. Full transparency. I'm not saying that I've ran into these hurdles, but my goal is to make over $1 million a year, and I want to have $1 million months. I see these touts that are selling picks the wrong way, and they don't even know how to handicap games. And if they can make those numbers, I know that if I do things the right way, I should be able to make those numbers too. And it might be a little bit harder. It might require more effort and more time for me, but that is my goal. And once I start making $1 million off of my predictions, then I really should be able to ramp up my unit sizes, and I should be able to make those $1 million bets in the Super Bowl and things like that. And that's really my goal, and we're really just getting started. But I just wanted to say thanks to James for commenting this. This is a beautiful comment. Hopefully he watches this video. I'm going to respond to the comment and tell James to check out this video. But this was just a really interesting topic. I wanted to share it with you because I think the sooner you realize this, the sooner you can get a really good understanding of how to bet on sports professionally. And it'll also help you identify touts, because if somebody's claiming that they're winning 100K off of bets consistently, there's no sportsbook that would take that action. So right away, if you see guys posting tickets, I would say maybe over 10K, depending on the game. NFL, you can get more money down usually. But these sharps, a lot of times their limit is about $3,000. And if anybody has insight on this, please share in the comments. I mean, maybe you actually, maybe your uncle's an actual sharp in Vegas and in a syndicate group or whatever. But yeah, the hardest part is not picking winners. That might be one of the easiest parts, although 90% of people can't do that. It's not money management, which money management is probably the most hard for the average sports bettor. It's incredibly hard to stay disciplined, especially when you go on losing runs. But I think the hardest part is actually getting money down once you've mastered step 1 and step 2, picking winners and having a money management strategy. I think the hardest part is finding sports books to take your action and not shut you down once they realize that you're intelligent and have a game plan and are sticking to it. But yeah, just wanted to share this video with you guys. Thought it was cool, thought it was a good comment, and thought it would make for a good video. So let me know if you like videos like this and you want to see more of them in the future. And drop a comment sharing your insight, sharing your opinions on this. I look forward to interacting with you all in the comment section. Have a great day. Good luck with your bets, and I'll see y'all in the next video.